Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, back again for another infamous trailer reaction. I am Kuya P, and I'm here with the Checkpoint Squad, Webster Style, Brian Saff. We're going to talk about a brand new series coming to Disney Plus. Y'all know I'm a Marvel head. She-Hulk, Attorney at Law.
Wait a minute, this dropped?
Yep.
What?
This dropped, son. We about to watch it, son.
Oh, okay.
We about to check this out. I'm excited as heck because I didn't know this was dropping when we did these reactions today. So we're about to get like real cornball comic fanboy on y'all right now. Let's check this out. Let's get into it. Here we go. She-Hulk, Attorney at Law.
Let's go.
Being a superhero is a trial by fire.
Oh, okay.
Who's
I was
gonna
about to say,
protect the
was
world
that?
if not people like you?
That kind of looked like the scene from Captain Winter Soldier or Falcon the Winter Soldier.
I'm Jennifer Walters. I'm a lawyer. I have great friends.
Can we get some shots, please?
Okay.
It's an emergency.
I love Tatiana
We
Maslany.
just started a superhuman law division, and I want you to be the face of it.
And a frustrating family.
Cause we didn't ask for this, but you still gotta deal with it. Your transformations are triggered by anger and fear.
Those are like the baseline of any woman just existing.
Oh.
Bruce, kind of feels like if I don't transform, I'm gonna die.
Yes, yes, yes. No, no.
I just want to be a normal, anonymous lawyer.
Can you tell us where She-Hulk is?
Jen, you're a story now.
Girl, your ass looks crazy right now.
What's her mind?
You could be an Avenger.
Oh, I'm not a superhero. That is
Yet.
for billionaires and narcissists and adult orphans for some reason. Is there anything more depressing than dating in your 30s?
Yeah, this is the best date I've had in a while.
Oh,
Should we split some fries?
let's get those to go.
He is
Yo!
rude awakening with
Oh, did we see David Otunga as one of her speed dating people
I
there?
think I saw, yeah.
Yes.
Bruh.
Oh,
that looks dope.
oh man.
Yeah,
and it's
dude.
crazy because I was on the fence about She-Hulk.
No,
and,
you should
then-
never been on. Have you watched Orphan Black?
No.
Dude, really? Look,
Uh-huh.
anybody who's watching this, and if you've watched Orphan Black, you know exactly what I'm going to say. Tatiana Maslany, she played like 6 or 7 different damn characters, damn
I'm
clones.
aware of the show.
She was amazing. She can do no wrong and do anything in my book after that show.
okay.
So when I heard she was cast as She-Hulk, that's all I needed. It could be a shit show. She's a star. That's all that matters. She is
Okay.
amazing, an amazing actress.
That's
and I
what I
see
need
it
to
right
go
there.
back
She has
and watch.
comedic timing and everything. Oh man, that looks great. That looks absolutely
Yeah.
great.
I need to go back and watch Orphan Black because I've heard great things about it. Somebody tried to put me on back in the day, but I was not feeling that particular individual. So I was like, don't tell me nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about nothing you watching. But either way, this looks great.
It really
And
does.
I'm saying that, like I said, as somebody who is like on the fence about She-Hulk, just a little bit of I don't know, cross tie in there. They're also adding She-Hulk to the Marvel's Avengers game. For those of you who still play, you know, we're the Checkpoint Squad here, so I just want to throw that in. But it'll definitely have a tie-in with whatever Disney Plus, you know, is gonna do specifically for She-Hulk, and that's gonna be dope. I was, like I said, on the fence, not necessarily a huge like She-Hulk fan or whatever. I understand the premise of her character, but I like this spin that they have where she's like attorney at law.
Yeah, and that's part of the title. She-Hulk,
Yeah.
Attorney at Law. Like,
Yeah.
Only issue with
Mhm.
this trailer, and I don't know if it's the trailer, and you know, a lot of times things look different when you watch the series.
Mhm.
CG is not looking 100% movie
interesting.
quality.
it's a little
Yeah.
interesting.
Well,
It-
I feel
it's
like
off a little bit.
I feel like the reason it might look like that is because She-Hulk was slated to come out some time ago, actually. Like, I feel like this trailer's been done for a while and they kind of kept it back or whatever and haven't released it until. But She-Hulk was supposed to be out before Moon Knight. It was supposed to be out before Mrs. Marvel or Miss Marvel or whatever. And they, you know, rearranged some things. So maybe that's why the CGI looked like a tad bit off. But
I'll still watch it.
Still looks good to me. Yeah. And I'm interested to see, like, because I'm not like I said, a super She-Hulk fan. I'm interested to see like what's going on as far as her in the transition between She-Hulk. Because there's one aspect of it where apparently based on the trailer anyway, the press has gotten hold of She-Hulk and they understand that she's a thing now, but then they're like asking her, like, where is it? But then there's another side where it looks like she's in She-Hulk at all times. So I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see how that kind of like transpires, that whole shift.
Yeah.
I'm also interested in this maybe somewhat blasphemic what I'm about to say. I still haven't watched Shang-Chi yet.
Okay.
So I know Abomination is there, but I don't know if they showed him transforming back into Emil Blonsky during the movie. So the fact that he can change back
Shang-Chi?
and forth.
But you hurt my heart right now, Eldon. Like,
Man,
you just hurt my heart.
Good.
Just now.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you, look, I'll put it this way, Patrick, Kuya P. We were supposed to watch it as a family. Someone who I shall not name, who I'm not married to, decided to watch it on their own.
Oh,
and just totally forgot about the people that take care of them, because that's what they wanted to do. So because of that, I just haven't watched it yet, because it was supposed to be family movie night.
Somebody took it upon themselves.
Exactly. They're like, it was great. I'm like, we were supposed to watch it together. I was waiting. I waited to watch it with them because I would have done it on my own.
Right.
No.
Wow. Well, anyway, whenever you're ready, it's on Disney Plus.
Oh yeah, I know. But I say all that to say the fact that Abomination transformed back into Emil Blonsky, that he can transform back is new for me, because from all of I know of the comic and how it's been written, he's stuck that way.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm interested to see that dynamic as well, because I think that's interesting. And also just having Tim Roth back, he's such a great actor. And I love how Marvel has just kept these people employed and brought these actors back and let them really dive into these characters in so many different ways. I'm also looking forward to, if the rumors are true, maybe on one side of the courtroom, Jennifer Walters, on the other side, either Matt Murdock or Foggy Nelson. Who knows?
Completely agree.
I can see that too now.
And we saw Matt Murdock pop up in No Way Home.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, and they have been talking about adding more to the Daredevil franchise now that Daredevil has transitioned off of Netflix and onto Disney Plus. They're talking about picking the story right back up and continuing, especially with Matt popping up in No Way Home. Yeah. So
he's gonna pop up. There's no way that Daredevil, or at least Matt Murdock's not popping up in Echo, especially with Kingpin.
Yeah,
there's no way that's not happening.
Has to happen. Yeah. And if it doesn't, incredible disservice to the actual storyline.
I agree.
They could tell a whole lot more of the whole Shadowlands aspect, everything with Echo, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully they do that.
So if you guys haven't realized, this is Nerds Rule the World.
Super
and we do. So we get quite deep into it most of the time.
I love
Which
it.
is, look, you should expect this from us. We do rule the world. Our content is king. When's the last time you've been to a movie theater? Was it to see a Marvel movie? Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Exactly.
Let's go. Yo, but you gotta see Shang-Chi, brother. That just
yeah.
But anyway,
Shang-Chi's good.
Yeah. And I will say, we had the Abomination in Shang-Chi. And I was looking forward to with Doctor Strange, which Brian, you dropping your review coming soon on the Talk and Play Bird class, right?
Right.
One of the things I was looking forward to, and you saw No Way Home, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, you saw Shang-Chi. So one of the things I was expecting, because I'm kind of afraid to do a spoiler, but you already know that he was in Shang-Chi. But Wong was with Abomination.
Right.
So I was expecting in Doctor Strange that we get the Abomination again, right? Because Wong was with Abomination. Also, I was expecting maybe see Shang-Chi as well as Awkwafina's character in Doctor Strange because of that bridge with Wong.
Right.
We didn't get that at all. Spoilers if you didn't see Doctor Strange yet.
Yeah.
So now here's Abomination popping up in She-Hulk. I'm curious that then we have to have a Wong appearance because Wong was last with Abomination or something like that, right? Like, how would that play? Or even a Doctor Strange appearance, or maybe even Shang-Chi was with them because how does Abomination get to Mark Ruffalo, Bruce Banner, in the joint?
Right.
Okay, so I will say this, right?
Got a prediction?
I don't want to spoil anything, but I will say this. Because of the way Loki ended, where they killed,
that too. That's another kind of like up in the air.
Yeah.
How's everything fitting?
Possible. I'll say that. And they kind of give some kind of like nod to that in Doctor Strange or whatever. Like a lot of the situations that are happening. Of course, we seen No Way Home. We seen Doctor Strange do what he did or whatever, and that ripped the fabric of time and space and all the other shit like that. And it kind of trickled over into the Multiverse of Madness and his, own standalone movie. But what really is the centerpiece for all of these things colliding is the fact that the female Loki variant in Loki killed what's his name? Not Kane the Conqueror.
He who knows.
Right. So that's very possible because the way that they explain things in Doctor Strange, there are a bunch of incursions happening throughout the multiverse, and because the Time Authority, was it TVA? Yeah. Because the Time Authority is no longer operating at the capacity that it was, a lot of things are happening. So to your point, a lot
of fun for us right now.
Yeah.
Right.
To your point, I could definitely see Abomination and Wong popping up in these other MCU properties, especially She-Hulk.
Yeah, I just love the interactions. That's what's so beautiful about the Marvel expanded universe.
Yes.
It's so rich, and they built these characters up so successfully well. And like, man, I'm all in, man.
That's one of the best things I've liked about the series is that, like Hawkeye is a character who I always say is the most human Avenger, and he got to be a human being, and you really got to see that. Whether how you feel about the series or not overall, it showed him as he's a normal dude who has a certain skill set.
Mm-hmm.
And you saw him deal. I mean, he can halfway hear his body. He's not some superhuman. And you saw the ramifications of that throughout the whole story. And that is something that I absolutely loved. And just seeing this character development of that character, and going back to the first one with Hawkeye and not Hawkeye, but Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and that character development. And like, this is something that these series are really excelling at.
Yes.
When it comes to telling the Marvel story that you cannot do in a 2-hour movie where you have this ensemble cast where you have to go from point A to point B to get to point C to fight the villain, to go back to sow the seeds of what's happening next a couple years down the line. You can't do that character development in a movie. Now, mind you, there are 20 plus Marvel movies, so they've had time to do that amongst the movies. Right. But there's nothing like the series. So that's why we just got finished Moon Knight, which is why something like Moon Knight was so special, because that story would not have been able to be told in that way over the course of a 2-hour movie.
Right.
Same thing with Ms. Marvel coming up.
Right.
I'm excited for that, particularly because I bought, like, when they revamped Ms. Marvel, I bought the series. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they tell that story. But that's a story that really wouldn't work in a 2-hour movie, to have that, if they do it right, to have that same depth, to have that same heart as that young teenage Muslim girl coming of age story, and then finding out, oh, I have superpowers. Of course, this is a little bit different, that she has like the gauntlets and she's not any human. So there's a little bit of that whole puberty allegory that's not there. At least I don't see how they're going to do it. But I'm looking forward to now with She-Hulk, a definite comedic element, a brand new character who is, tangential to a character we already know, but more importantly, we get to explore her. We also more likely get to explore her relationship with Bruce. Yes. So anytime we have more Mark Ruffalo's Hulk, I'm excited.
Yeah.
And
I
also
agree.
more exploration of this world that we're seeing that we don't see in a 2-hour movie. And that's one of the things I love about the series and not to like skip over WandaVision, because clearly that had major ramifications
Yes.
that or low-key into how things are playing now. But just the character development of these characters is something that is unmatched in the movie. Even on the DC side, you see, I haven't watched Peacemaker, but I think I told you guys before, just from the trailers, like John Cena, that's his role. Like that's his role. And that's from everything I've seen of it, has so much more defined his character than what we saw in Suicide Squad, which was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing these series can do when they're done right. And Marvel, even Marvel's okay series are still better than a lot of the stuff. A lot of stuff saying the Arrowverse has been putting out lately.
Good.
You won't get no argument from me.
Like an okay series is still better than Legends of Tomorrow. No disrespect to Legends fans, but yeah, after season 1,
we saw it. Yeah,
exactly. Like there's nothing that makes me come back.
Right.
So yeah, so that's why She-Hulk I'm excited for. And what's next after She-Hulk?
Miss Marvel.
Series what? I was for Echo.
Oh, yeah, Echo. Yes.
Yeah, because Miss Marvel comes out in June.
Right.
So Echo, I think, is 2023. So I think She-Hulk might be the last series for the year.
I think She-Hulk, and then Love and Thunder comes out in theaters.
Yeah,
and then
Love and Thunder is July.
Into Miss Marvel, and I think Miss Marvel will close out for.
No, Miss Marvel's first. Miss Marvel's in June.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, Miss Marvel.
She-Hulk. Yeah, you're right.
Then Love and Thunder, then She-Hulk. What comes out this fall in the theaters?
I don't think
Black Panther 2 is supposed to come out.
Yes, which I'm excited for that as well, because they're talking about Disney Plus.
I'm excited, but I'm also on the fence.
Yeah,
nervous as hell.
R.I.P. to Chadwick. We know that there's so much. Like he passed at a really, really unfortunate time. We just starting to get character development for Black Panther. Now we have to come to terms with the fact that we're going to be looking at a new Black Panther.
I agree, but even if Chadwick was still alive, Black Panther 2 has a lot to live up to with how well the first one did.
It does.
Like I would not wish that on anybody to try to follow up. I mean, that was a $700 million plus movie.
Yeah,
right there. Like that's
everybody
hard
to
really match that.
Yeah. Shout out to Ryan Coogler.
Yeah.
Really, really hope that he does what he's supposed to do. But I've been hearing great things from the cast. Of course, they're supposed to talk good about the movie. But
they're getting paid handsomely. Yeah.
Right. I'm excited. But to your point that you were making earlier, you're absolutely right. Like the Disney Plus series, just series in general that Marvel tends to do, they tend to be very, very like integral in the overall overarching theme of the MCU. And I think that is not necessarily a strategy, but a way of divvying out their content that Marvel has really taken and made their own. Because if you think about it, everything that we've seen on Disney Plus have been origin stories for, their new phase of the MCU.
Right.
It was like we saw WandaVision or whatever, got us really integrated and excited for Wanda's story. And then boom, now you're even more enticed to go into the theater and see whatever else she's gonna be in. Same thing with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That was
I can't wait for
Captain America. Right. That was the origin story for Sam becoming Captain America, and then he's gonna get his own Captain America movie that you're gonna want to go see in theaters because it's gonna be some sort of a continuation from Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So I really like that they're taking the time to be like, you know what? Instead of sitting people in the theaters for 2-3 hours to like try to explain everything and get them excited for what's next, we're gonna give them a 6-episode, series to get them familiar with the character, get them familiar with the actors and actresses, and then say, you know what? Now that we have them hooked, we gave them it's not free content because you're paying a subscription fee, but we gave them the content in a very, very easily accessible way. Now let's push them to the theaters and get those box numbers up. Because you think about it, one movie ticket to see any of these Marvel movies is like almost two months worth of Disney
that's
Plus
true.
subscriptions. So it's a good way to market your overall story and get people to go to the theaters for the things you want to like emphasize, which we talked about Doctor Strange. If you haven't seen it, go see it. If you are going to go to the theaters, please do it in 3D because the CGI, all the technology in that shit looks amazing. You're not seeing chaos magic correctly if you're not watching it in 3D. Like, I'm gonna say that.
All right. So with this one on She-Hulk, I will say this to anybody, it's YouTube, Brian, and I need to find out where it's streaming. But if you have not seen Orphan Black, find it and watch it on streaming. It's probably on AMC Plus. It might be HBO Max. It was on Amazon at one point, Prime, but definitely because this, I cannot speak highly enough about Tatiana Maslany, who's playing Jennifer Walters, and her acting ability. This is like she is going to like show out in this series based on this trailer, and I am looking forward to it. I mean, she won an Emmy for the role of Orphan Black, for goodness sake. So she's great. She can play a multitude of different types of roles. So she's going to kill this. Yeah,
I'm excited. I'm really, like I said, I was on the fence about She-Hulk, but that trailer looks really, really good. So excited to have Mark back, playing
definitely.
Hulk. And I mean, we always knew that those two, they're interchangeable. Well, they're not interchangeable, but their stories are like so connected that we had to see him in this series. But it's just nice seeing a Disney, a MCU like staple come back and join the Disney Plus roster, because outside of WandaVision, and well, I won't say that, but I'm excited.
I have a PSA, a public plea to NBC, Comcast, Universal. Give Disney the rights to the feature films of Hulk back, please. We need Disney to make a Hulk film. Like, come on now. Yeah, you ain't doing nothing with it. Just look, tell them your price. Disney will pay it. Let it go, because we need a World War Hulk movie. Come on now.
They need to figure something out, because I don't know, this partnership with Marvel and Disney is solid. And I know some things are about to come to an end as far as their contract agreements with like the theme park rides and stuff like that. So
we ain't worried about that. We just look, they cannot make a full-fledged Hulk movie because of that Universal deal.
Yes,
Universal just sitting on it. I don't know how long the deal is, but it's been a long, 2007 was when Incredible Hulk came out.
Yeah. Was it the first one, right?
Yeah, because it came out, was it 2008? Because it was the same year as Iron Man. So 2008, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, was I married then? Yeah, I think we were married. Yeah. I got married 2007. I was like, wait a minute, was it before or after I got married? Anyway, so yeah, they need to let that go, because it's ridiculous that we have not been able to, now that we actually have a Hulk that's been there for a while, for them to actually have a solo story with Mark Ruffalo, because I liked, now the first Hulk we know doesn't exist, but the Incredible Hulk was a pretty decent movie, and Bruce Banner offers a whole lot of drama and internal turmoil that really plays well in the movie with good acting. We had a good actor in Edward Norton, and that movie wasn't the greatest, but he did a damn good job in that role. And I think Mark Ruffalo really needs a platform to shine, to really make the character his own, because he's always part of the team, but he's never been able to shine on his own and make the character his own in a feature film. And I think with the time he's put into the MCU, he deserves that, personally speaking.
I agree with you. If Universal, if anybody over there is watching, this will be a great time to mimic Sony in their attempts to retain some kind of Marvel license.
We ain't talking about Sony.
I'm just saying, do a deal.
Sony's screwing up. Okay.
Well, that's true. But what I'm saying is, do a deal with Disney to where you can eat off of this Hulk situation, and we can get, a new Hulk type of movie, because that is, out of the big five, or how many Avengers is it? 6? I don't know. Out of the main Avengers of Phase 1, Hulk was the one that didn't get his just due.
Right.
So
All right, y'all.
Yep.
We have said a lot. In the meanwhile, I actually checked out. I got the email from Marvel about this. I didn't read it earlier, so I just looked at it real quick. We are getting Benedict Wong as Wong in the 9-episode series.
It's 9 episodes?
9 episodes.
Do they have a runtime for the episodes?
I'm shocked.
It's not giving me a runtime, but it will be 9 episodes.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
the 9-episode series welcomes a host of MCU vets, including Mark Ruffalo as Smart Hulk, Tim Roth as Emil Blonsky, the Abomination, and Benedict Wong as Wong. The cast also includes Ginger Gonzaga, Josh Segarra, Jamila Hamil, John Bass, and Renee Elise Goldsberry. And obviously starring Tatiana Maslany. And they're saying it's the new comedy series stars Tatiana Maslany. So it will have some comedic elements to it. As She-Hulk, Jennifer Walters, a lawyer who specializes in superhuman-oriented legal cases. Okay. There we go.
So she's the Hulk version of Jessica Jones.
Apparently, yeah. But so I'm excited, man. So there we go. Hell yeah.
And 9 episodes, that means it's highly possible for a season 2.
I'm surprised because everything else has been 6 episodes. I think.
Yeah.
Was
they gave
Falcon
us
and Winter
3
Soldier
more.
6 or is that 9? I thought that was only 6.
What was it?
Falcon and Winter Soldier. How many episodes was that?
It was 6.
So the only one that's been 9 so far has been
Loki.
Well, no, that was 6.
No, Loki was 8, wasn't it?
Was it 8?
I can't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah, that one in WandaVision. WandaVision was 9.
I believe What If was probably the longest.
Oh yeah.
But
I forget about What If.
You don't.
I said I forget about it.
Okay.
What If is the one series I wasn't overly impressed with. As a whole,
did you finish it?
Oh yeah, I watched the whole thing. I watched it. I watched them all. Like the zombie one was the only one that really like, damn, this is good in my opinion.
Which,
yeah, I know it plays into Doctor Strange. I mean, they revealed enough in the trailers in that regard, but I know a lot of it plays into it.
I really want Marvel to go ahead and venture like deeper into the horror genre because Sam Raimi did an amazing
they had Sam
job.
Raimi, They had Sam Raimi directing it. Okay,
I mean that's what I'm saying. Like he did a great job. The zombie shit on What If was dope, but yes, She-Hulk. Looking forward to it.
All right, y'all. There you go. Eldon, Webster Style, how can they reach out to you so they can talk all about She-Hulk?
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Webster Style. Find me on TikTok at _Webster Style. And of course, find everything and anything Webster Style at websterstyle.com.
Brian Sayoff.
That's it. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Talk and Play Blurredcast. I'm definitely going to be covering She-Hulk when it drops and everything else Marvel that comes out. So, and then gaming with Webster Style here on the NRW YouTube channel.
There you go, man. Show them love. Again, we can go as very long on Marvel as y'all can tell. We're all about it. She-Hulk, attorney at law. For me, it's your boy, the Legend Kuya P on Twitter, TikTok, and IG. Of course, Show Pal Show, AAPI Tour Heroes, and here with the Checkpoint Squad at the NRW and Annual Wednesday, where nerds rule the world. You'll like her when she's angry.
Oh, yeah.
Attorney at law.
Clearly, that one dude did.
Right.
Yo, that was dope. All right, y'all, we're out of here.
He's doing now.
Don't waste your time.